Well, no haboobs in Boise, but we are having some desert heat. Chief Meteorologist Roland Stedham is out at the New Grove Plaza in downtown. He joins us again to talk about our forecast. How's the heat, Roland?
Hey buddy, what's up? I'm sitting here just kind of rapping to the beat of the stage with the band that's playing in the background right now. I'll tell you one thing. This right here is probably going to be the most popular vendor at the Grove Plaza reopening today. It is the Ben & Jerry's ice cream, shall we say, catering wagon.
Yeah.
This is Morgan. Morgan, you think you're going to be busy today?
I think so. We've already been pretty busy, so.
Okay, now one of the things that I need is I'm going to need a small scoop of the strawberry.
Okay.
Amika Osumi would also like a small scoop of the strawberry. Is the ice cream going to melt before you give it to me?
Probably not. It's pretty good if we put it in a cup, so yeah.
It'll stay okay?
Yeah.
All right, because I don't want soggy ice cream. Okay. That would not be good.
Yeah.
Okay, so anyway, what's the secret to scooping? What are we doing?
Just lots of practice, making sure you get the right size.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's in the wrist action?
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, so while you get 2 scoops of the small strawberry ice cream, thank you so very much. We're going to talk a little bit about the weather. First of all, the flow on the Boise River, what we're seeing is temperature readings that's going to keep the flows going into the 3 reservoirs rather active. That's going to be what we're going to be watching. Right now, we're not anticipating any kind of a higher flow on the Boise River itself. We should be anywhere between 94 to 9,500 cubic feet per second. The question is, how will this excessive heat that we're seeing today affect what's going to be going into the 3 reservoirs, and that will ultimately affect what's going to be happening as far as what ends up coming out. So here's the almanac. Let's see what the record is. The record for this date is 100 degrees, set back in 1897. Are we going to hit that? I would not be surprised one bit if we didn't see that. We'll be seeing temperatures at least in the upper 90s. Right now, outside at last check I saw it was about 96 degrees, 97 degrees in parts of the Treasure Valley, so very hot conditions for sure. That's all because of the south flow ahead of this storm that you see along the west coast. That storm is putting into a southerly flow, and it is that south flow that's driving the temperatures up, and that's what's going to be causing the issue. So big storm that's on the west coast, looks huge, it looks super wet, but as it approaches, it's going to send us some clouds, a chance of some showers. But I got to be honest with you folks, computer models are kind of backing off on the possibility of shower activity. I think we'll still see some shower, maybe even a thunderstorm or two as the actual cold front moves into the area tomorrow. That's something we'll be watching very carefully, but I don't think the weekend's going to be a washout. But I do think we will still see at least a potential for some occasional showers. One thing for sure, the temperature readings are going to be getting much, much cooler. Let's take a look at the forecast then tomorrow for the Treasure Valley. Let's say a mixture of sunshine and clouds, potential for showers, maybe an isolated thunderstorm with a high temperature dropping down to about 80 degrees. On Friday, we'll go also a mix of sun and clouds. In fact, I'm going to keep that mix of sun and clouds in the forecast for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Temperatures will continue to get cooler, and there's going to be an occasional shower in the forecast. I just can't rule it out as that big low pressure center moves on through, and the mountains will see a better chance of some showers. So Morgan has dished up a couple of small strawberries. Oh, that looks good, my friend. Yeah, Amika's going to get hers here in just a second, don't worry. But Morgan, thank you so much. I hope that you are able to enjoy some ice cream later on.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Yeah, you get this stuff for free, don't you?
Maybe.
Yeah, I understand. Okay, so anyway, that's the way we're going to cool things off, and then Mother Nature is going to start cooling things off tomorrow. Brent, back to you in the studio.